So as you can hear, I'm still not 100%, but I wanted to look at something that I find a little bit disconcerting in lettering, and I think it has to do with understanding if you're writing or drawing the letter. So this is a written letter. Or this. Where I've not had to go back onto myself. Even if I'm flourishing this, I would do this. Which is very different to this. Or this. This has no natural connection. I'm not saying it's wrong, but when you go back and you add bits to a letter, I call this fiddling. When you go back and you fiddle with the letter, there is a loss of naturalness to the movement of the letter. There is a break in the natural flow of energy that flows through the letter. And if you use any of these and you go back and you look at them and you trace them, just trace the path. The fact that our writing goes from left to right means that we are moving in this direction. If at any point we have to go back and add something, this is sometimes put in at the end of the word. This breaks the natural flow of direction. Similarly, when we look at historical letter forms like the letter A, we see that the balance is based on a narrow stroke and a heavy stroke. So letters where people construct the letter using weight on this side and weight on this side can sometimes destabilize the letter and make it look like this looks like it's aiming towards an N. So how do we cope with these differences? If this is the kind of shape that you like for the letter A, you need to be a little bit more conscious of the sensitivity of the structure of the letter. So I would suggest aiming for a lighter downstroke and a heavier right stroke, because of course the letter A really looks like this. So this gives a greater contrast in the shapes, and it's this contrast that really helps us to get a sense of what the letter actually is. So I hope that's been a little bit helpful. I'll do a little bit more on this series of letter form structure and how they work once you start looking at the Roman capitals. Thanks very much.